You're watching SportsFource Extra on KTIV.
Friday marked day 3 at the Casey Center in Des Moines, where wrestlers from Siouxland found themselves fighting through the quarterfinals, semifinals, and even the consolation rounds. SportsFource's Jason Moeller actually joins us live from a very quiet Casey Center.
Hey, Irv, it may be quiet now, but you should trust me. There was plenty of noise in this building earlier, a lot of juice in the Casey Center tonight, but hey, you don't want to look at me. Let's take a look at the action that caused all that noise to happen as wrestlers tried to fight through the quarter and semifinals. We begin our coverage with a two-way quarterfinal. Sergeant Bluff Luton's Luke Walsh trailing at 106 pounds, but gets the takedown here with about a minute to go in the third to make it 3-2. But now Walsh needs to hang on for the full minute to get the win. A stalemate with 10 seconds left. Let's check it out. Walsh hanging on, and the clock strikes 0. Walsh advances to the semifinals. 120 pounds now, Spirit Lake Park's Tyson DeWall looking like he belongs next to John Cena. With this move, that'll pick up 3, but DeWall would drop his quarterfinal in a decision. Only one other quarterfinal winner in 2A, that's SBL's Ben Walsh, who picked up 3 points with this takedown here. Into the semifinals for 1A we go. West Bend Mallory's Hunter Lester gets away from his opponent for an escape, but he'll wrestle for third after dropping a major decision. Akron Westfield's Connor Morrow will wrestle for third as well on Saturday following a 9-0 loss. Westwood's Brady Burton at 113 pounds drops his matchup, so it'll be Burton against Morrow for third place. 126 pounds, Jack Border up against top-seeded Hayden Schwab, avoids the pin, but would drop the bout. 132 pounds, Ryan Bonson of Westline able to escape, but he wouldn't find much else. He'd fall in the semis. Also at 132 pounds, Lawton Bronson's Riley Watts powers through, gets into position for 3. Watts will fight for a state championship on Saturday night. How's it feel?
It's crazy. I worked all year for this, and hopefully I'll get it done. It's an amazing experience. It's nothing I've ever experienced before, and seeing the many people in the crowd, it's nothing I'm used to in the small gyms down by Sioux City.
150 pounds, Woodbury Central's Lincoln Linden falls to the third place match, falling 7-0. 157 pounds, GTRA's Caleb Swedeen would drop his matchup in an 8-6 decision. But Westwood's Boston Peters, the top seed, doing top seed things, getting a win and advancing to the championship match.
It means a lot to me. All my teammates and coaches who've helped me get here, they mean a lot to me. Our fans, our supporters, everybody that's been there this year, it means a lot.
175 pounds, another top seed, Brock Mulder, just overpowering his opponent for 3 on his way to another chance at a title.
Honestly, I've been wanting a state championship since sophomore year, and I've put myself in mental that I want to be there and I will be there. So it's really nothing new. I've had it mentally in my head for 3 years now, so.
165 pounds, Jackson Kunkel drops his matchup in a tech fall for Hinton. Woodbury Central's Hudson Cool also drops his matchup in an 8-6 decision. Carter Wright at 215 for the Wildcats with a big takedown on his way to a decision win and a title chance. And at 285, Emmetsburg's Nick Saxton working hard with a big slam right here. But Saxton's match would go into overtime, where this would not only be ruled an escape, but a reversal. And that'll send Saxton to the third place matchup. We had 2 semifinalists in 2A, both from SBL, both Walshes. Luke Walsh would drop his 106-pound semifinal matchup. He'll fight for third on Saturday, but at 150 pounds, brother Ben Walsh in overtime, able to not only escape, but pick up a reversal on his way to a decision win and a title shot.
You know, it's a really cool experience. Not many people get to, wrestle in a semifinals with your brother. You know, it's just a really cool thing.
Now, Irv, that makes 5 Siouxlanders fighting for a state title here at the Casey Center on Saturday night. I will have full coverage of championship night coming your way tomorrow night. But for now, I'm just going to send things back into the studio.
Thank you so much, Jason, for all your hard work there at the Casey Center. But meanwhile, in Nebraska, the NSAA State Wrestling Tournament continued as well. To Omaha we go for the action. Class C 126, Pierce's Drayden Gossman. He scores a near fall as he defeats Madison's Kevin Pedraza to head to tomorrow's championship. Class D 138 consolation here. Plainview's Colt Kromerick. He gets the early takedown on Neely Oakdale's Andrew Henry as Kromerick wins by decision. And while we keep this video playing, let me give you an update. In Class C, it is a 3-horse race. Battle Creek leading the team points with 79.5. Pierce with 72 in second. Cedar Catholic in third with 70. And then in Class D, Plainview is in second, only 3 points behind the leader. High schoolers are not the only ones getting in on the postseason fun on the mat, though. Up in Orange City, I should say, the Northwestern Red Raiders. They welcome the rest of the Great Plains Athletic Conference to town for the GPAC Wrestling Tournament. This was day one of a two-day tourney, 149 pounds here. Johnny Burnett of Northwestern earns his second takedown of the match here to go up 6-0 in the third period. He moves on to the semifinals with the win in this one. The third seed in the 165-pound bracket is Carson Turnus of Morningside. He's taking on Jackson Remmers of Dakota Wesleyan. Turnus gets the takedown in the third period. As it expires, 4-1 decision sends him to the semifinals. It's 165-pound bracket still. Again, it's a Red Raider versus Charger. Eric Lasears, he uses a grown man toss right there to take a lead. He wins with an 8-5 decision, heads to the semis. 175 pounds here. Braden Rakes of Morningside gets a first period takedown, and then later on, Rakes, he secures a takedown with just a little time left in the third. He goes ahead 8-5, and he moves on. And then 197 pounds here, Makai Bovey of Morningside leads 3-0. He'll get an escape point here to move to a 4-0 lead. He finds a spot in the semifinals with a 7-4 win. And of course, it's time for FanForce. You've seen wherever we've been, so many great games, so much action on the mat. So where were you, Siouxland? And we have one FanForce, and it's I would call her a family member at this point, Acacia's mom, Carolyn Phillips. She was checking out the Westwood girls game, an absolute beauty of a game from the Rebels as they advance in postseason play.
I'm Chief Conway with the Hinton Police Department. SportsFource Extra will be right back.